Our final guest takes junk from your backyard and simply creates awesomeness. He's impressed the likes of Channel 4's Four Rooms with his life-size sculptures. Jesus turned water into wine. This guy turns your average scrap into art. Check this out.
Studio audience, please, big round of applause for Jason Heppenstall.
Yeah! Woo!
Woohoo! Nice to meet you, sir.
Have a seat at the cultural Hangover TV couch
For lounging. Jason, let me ask you, when did you first realise that you could do this? You could turn scrap metal into art and make it a profitable lifestyle?
Well, I first started doing it about 8 years ago, but it's only become like a profitable business kind of thing. Last 4 years I've been self-employed. I'm in my 4th year now.
Awesome. And like, as we can see, these are they're absolutely astonishing, guys, right? These are like the beautiful pieces. Why knives and forks? Why scrap in particular? Some cast iron is malleable and bronze is malleable. What drew you to this?
Well, different materials have got their own shapes and blend themselves to different sculptures, but I usually like have an idea in my head and then root around for scrap to suit my idea. Like, I made this little plaque for you.
Look at this. Which one we're picking up here? This is beautiful. Oh, thank you so much. Look at this, guys. Round of applause for this. Look at that. Thank you. That's coming home with me. Dibs. So, tell me a little bit about your creative process going into this. How do you, you come up with the idea first, or do you get an idea in your head of something you want? Do you take it from nature?
Yeah, a lot of it, probably 90% might come from nature, but once I've got the idea in my head, especially with animals and stuff like that, I always start, like I suppose a lot of artists do, they'll start with the eyes and the nose, and you get face right, and then everything just flows.
Just flows off it. So will you lock yourself away for like days on end in the shed?
Yeah, ridiculous hours. Yeah,
is it? I bet all consuming until it's finally
totally
done.
Yeah.
Amazing. And so you've brought some stuff in for us today to have a look at. So let's have a little walk over here to the demonstration area, and you can show me some of this stuff. There we go. After you, Jason.
Cool.
Now, this is absolutely fantastic. Look at this. So we've got an eagle, a panther, and probably my famous guitar. A bit of fan of metal music yourself?
Yeah, that one's actually based on Pete Townshend's Rickenbacker. Massive fan of Who and, well, any guitar-based music.
Same. And tell me about the eagle. Talk us through this. How long did this take? I mean, the detail is absolutely fantastic. I have to say, it's a beautiful piece.
I just lose myself in time.
Yeah.
I could tell you it took weeks or months, but I wouldn't know.
Fantastic.
But same with everything else, like, always start with eyes.
Okay, that's interesting. I would never have thought
then you get your scale of the whole sculpture and just let it develop from there.
And would you have a picture of an eagle?
Just
so you reference off it all the time to make sure you're kind of staying on track?
Basically print like 2D image off of an eagle, and then, I don't know, just like visualise it in 3D and go from there.
And kind of going back, like to the original question I asked about this, you know, did you study art in school, or is it just something that just came into your head?
I mean,
self-taught. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I've always been creative in that.
Yeah,
done loads of drawing and stuff, and I've always worked with steel. But
and tell me about this. How long would a piece like this take you, from start to finish? Again, the detail of this is absolutely incredible. And these are mostly so these are the bases of spoons and forks.
Basically, like.
Yeah.
His body's made up of the handles from knives.
Right.
From this eagle. So I made the head and then just thought, right, I'm going to do a full-on body.
And so you've got some pretty big pieces on here. What is the biggest piece that you've ever made, that you've created?
Well, heaviest piece I've done, it's probably about 2 ton, and
Wow.
that's on the dockyards at Hull.
Okay.
On display there, like
what is it?
public sculpture. It's a big godwit, and it's called a rebar godwit.
Nice
It's
one.
got a lot of rebar in it and old chains and stuff like that from dockyards.
Absolutely fantastic.
So, yeah, it had to be craned in. Yeah,
Did it really?
Really heavy, like.
Amazing. So what's next for you then? I know you've got a show coming up, right? You're at the Great Sheffield Artworks.
Yeah, we've got Great Sheffield Art Show. That's at Octagon, and that runs weekend after this. And then next year I've got a couple of exhibitions lined up, but I get things coming in all the time. We've got an exhibition next year in Barlow at the Art Rooms,
Awesome.
and that's a pretty cool place, like really
Nice
cool.
one. Well,
Nice
listen-
place to have an exhibition for anybody.
Yeah. Well, I look forward to checking it out. Jason, thank you so much for your time. And guys, if you want, Jason Heppenstall, everybody, round of applause. And if you felt inspired by his work, I certainly have. You can catch him, like I said a second ago, at the Great Sheffield Art Show on the 25th to the 27th of November. Jason, all the best and the best luck in the future.
pal.
Thanks so much for
Thank
coming
you.
us in. And thanks for my free gift.
All right.
Right.